Hi my friends, my name is Ren like the bird and welcome back to my unspoiled playthrough of Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we tackled Saeed's loyalty mission, hoping to get revenge for him, but during the mission we ended up having a conflict where Saeed wanted to do one thing and I wanted to do the other. Saeed was frustrated with us, but we did end up keeping him loyal, so he is still on our crew, but me as a person, I'm not really happy with the decisions he's been making. In today's episode, I was thinking that we could continue tackling loyalty missions. I wanted to do Samara's mission, the Ardat-Yakshi. Samara's daughter Morinth suffers a rare genetic defect that allows her to destroy her partner's mind during sex. Samara has a good lead on Morinth's whereabouts and wants to end her daughter's career of serial sex murder. What a way to end the description of a mission, so let's just dive right in. Okay guys, we've landed on Omega, and of course we're going to be taking Samara, and I was also interested in taking Jack because I haven't taken her for a while, and I also just think that she would be interesting as a contrast to Samara in a way, so I just really want to take her along. We haven't hung out with her in a little while. Shep has 3 squad points, so we're gonna move on. Samara has 22. Let's get everything up to 2. Let's do 3. As you guys know, now she has 5 squad points. We could do throw, evolve, pull, or do Asari Justicar. Sapiens Justicar increases Samara's biotic abilities, further reducing the recharge time of her powers. Kato Justicar increases Samara's weapon damage. I feel like Sapiens Justicar would be really cool. And everything else is familiar, I think. Heavy throw, unparalleled momentum, smashing it against walls with hurricane force. That's kind of awesome. And then throw, you can, well, field, throw field. You can hurl multiple targets into the air simultaneously. Heavy pull keeps them suspended for longer, and pull has everybody in the air. Pull field has everybody in the air. I think I want to do Asari Justicar, and I want to go Sapiens Justicar, and see how it goes. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like there's like a little bit of difference. I mean, there's obviously a difference between weapon damage, but I feel like it feels a little negligible, so we'll do that. And then Jack has 11 squad points, so let's up these. Now she has 5. Let's see. Increases Jack's biotic abilities, further reducing the recharge time of her powers, or increases Jack's weapon damage. I don't know, I feel like Primal Adept is interesting. It's kind of the same as what we just did for Samara, but I think I want to evolve Shockwave for her and do Heavy Shockwave. Your Shockwave power obliterates everything over a long distance. Improved Shockwave. Your Shockwave now has a wide impact radius, taking out everything in a broad strip in front of you. Let's see, recharges 12 seconds, the same. Impact radius. I feel like I want to do heavy because the idea of it saying obliterating everything over a long distance just appeals to me. So let's do heavy shockwave, and then we should be good to go. Do I want to keep the firestorm? Suppresses regenerative abilities. It's effective against biotic barriers, so I probably would want that with Samara's mission. I'm assuming there will be biotics involved. But you guys know I love the collector particle beam. I think I'll want to do the collector particle beam because I just love it so much. We're gonna have Eviscerator and just do that. Alright, we should be good to go. Back on Omega.
The daily
been a
death count
minute.
on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat-Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat-Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
We need to talk to Arya anyway, because we had data, I think, for her. Yeah, with Archangel datapad recovered. So we need to deliver that. Okay, sorry, my phone is vibrating. I just want to explore again, see if there's anything else we can look at or comment on. I just think Omega is so cool. I really like this environment.
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorjet task force. Got something to report?
I think we already
I'll
talked
just
to
be
you.
going.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Anything here? We can go talk to Arya.
Arya's expecting me.
Sure she is.
Annoyed that she were expecting you
Uh-huh.
to be inside.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
You've let
Let 10 people. We'll get over it, dude. Be patient. Alright, time to explore again. I'm in an important business meeting. Gotta take a drink, obviously. It still looks so suspect. I love them. Okay, now Shep's all good and loose. Let's see. Anybody else since we were last here? It doesn't seem like it. Did she just say I'm so beautiful? Because that's pretty funny.
You want to talk to Arya.
Okay, I will. Wherever she is.
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
Yes.
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
Huh.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy.
What's
As
left
long
of
as he
him?
lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
Well, that is an interesting reason for wanting to keep him around.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
I want the real reason.
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me?
Your secret's
If it
safe
gets
with
out
me.
that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Sure.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on.
Get him into
Come back
hiding.
here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll
Okay.
be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
Thank you. Let's see. Arya is very close to us, right? Oh my god, I thought I was stuck. Is she down here? I don't remember where she is.
Hello again, Commander.
Wait, we're gonna be mean to her?
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired.
I remember talking to
I
her
know
about
better than
this
to go back on my
ages
word
ago.
with you convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
I
I have to
try.
go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
So true. Okay. I thought she was up here. No? Is she not up here? Oh my god, you guys.
What do you need? This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel. They were coming for you next. Let me see.
She's probably used to people coming after her.
Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
Yeah, apparently. Let's refresh in case we've talked about this.
So you must know what's what on Omega. Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Okay.
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am. Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
She's such a badass.
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat-Yakshi. We need to find her. I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat-Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty fair. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Okay. A young girl.
Thanks for the help. Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Well, I will certainly try. Okay. Let's see. Private room is locked. Okay. I should have known with the red on the door. I'm just looking around, seeing where all my options are. Because I miss Omega and I want to do a little running around again, as one does. Mechanical sciences.
Asari's expecting me.
That is so funny to me every time. Let's just go down to the lower section, which I know we could have done inside, but why not? The Arachni comment overhead. Is there anything else here? Maybe. You know what? Let's do it.
What's this?
Ooh, this is really attractive, but it's so expensive. But I feel like it's useful. I'm gonna hold off on it. I forgot how nasty it is down here. Oh my god. So much down here. I remember it being absolutely massive. Cool. Okay. I don't know why I just clicked the same thing again. Alrighty. I love to explore.
People come to places such as this seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find this. Vibrant people forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive your mission, I may return here.
If I survive your mission. Everybody's, like, so certain they might die, which stresses me out. I remember that guy.
You are a blight. You.
Nothing? Okay. I thought they might say something. Who are you?
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medic said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
Oh.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Arya's people?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say I'm one of Arya's people.
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Poor thing.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends.
Oh.
Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
Woof.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
Wait, I wanted to talk about the rest of the stuff.
We swear to you, Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Oh.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
God, that's sad.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
I asked this.
No. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her.
Samara's like,
She
okay,
kept
whatever.
dragging Neff out
I'm
to
gonna skip
clubs,
through
and
this.
I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
I'm wondering if it's Morinth's like MO to pick on people who are seemingly lonely like Neff.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something
Down the
to get
street.
in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
Oh.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Poor thing. I cannot imagine the pain of losing a
Do you mind
daughter.
if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. She's gone. Thank you.
This is so
Sorry,
sad.
I just miss her so much.
Yeah.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Oh my god. Poor Diana. That is so sad.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I'd never part with it.
You know, that looks like something specific that I'm not going to say because I don't really want to mention it on audio on the channel in case it's, you know, not allowed to be talked about it. But, like, if you know,
Neff,
you know.
I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Oh. I want to read the oldest entry first.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I was sure after everyone was staring at me, then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Went for skewers. Doner kebab, you know?
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the hallux is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Oh, the hallux must be the drugs.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Oh my god, dumb trash? She seems very lonely. She seems like she doesn't have a lot of confidence or like believe in herself. And it seems like, I don't want to assume this, but it's giving the vibe that like anybody who gives her attention, she will respond positively to, because weren't those diary entries over the course of like 3 days, which is, you know, there's a lot going on right there.
Close the hollow journal.
This is Morinth's work. She is attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
She's straight up a predator.
Anyone who successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
A perfect predator. Did I not just say that? I mean, no wonder Neff fell in love with her. I mean, like, how could you not? She's got a whole arsenal.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
Ooh.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield.
I was gonna ask about
You have
that.
the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Yeah, because Shepard doesn't exactly fit Morinth's MO, it seems like, but saying artist on the battlefield, like, I can see it, I guess.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup.
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
I trust you.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say?
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
We did find something, but
I should go.
it doesn't seem like we have anything to say. Okay, back alley of Afterlife, it seems like. So let's go back over there. Wait, talk to Jack.
Big selection of illegal shit. You could thrive here if you're strong and ruthless. I like it.
Okay, this has gotta be it, right?
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. for those with the right name. Do you want something?
Do you know who I am?
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music.
So?
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Okay. Sure. Samara.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you.
Do you have to be sexy?
When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
This feels so ominous.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. Pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued.
Okay.
She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
She really knows her daughter well.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Good, I guess.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway. That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Oh.
Okay. What other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
I just feel like something isn't gonna go smoothly here.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
What an honor to help her out. Oh my god, I'm so nervous though. Lit up and attract Morinth. Okay, give me 1 second, you guys. I want to adjust, and then we will tackle this mission that I'm just nervous about. Okay, guys, let's go.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things.
Ooh.
And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
You know, no.
I'm ready to punch someone, and you're too close.
Relax, relax. It's cool. I'll step off.
So aggressive, and for what? A sensory experience would stress me out so much.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
He wasn't even talking fast.
Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega game. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece.
I was gonna say.
She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
That's bold.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's on her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
Oh,
you seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Florid's going to splatter her.
Splatter
Man, I'm a tech
her?
junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
Why don't you just tell her?
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Floret, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity, in that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity, in that order. Just work them into a sentence.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna have to remember that. Is she over there?
Hi again. I already said I loved you, though.
Okay.
Something I can do for you, lady?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
Girl, I'm trying to help you.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floret, I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moirol. I'm ready to head out.
Can I talk to him?
Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her.
Fuck off.
Breathing on my drink.
That guy.
Thank you so much. I really thought you were going to die.
You're welcome. Happy to help. Alright, what else have we got going on?
Good cred hunting tonight. I'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Hink off our backs.
Hink.
Hey, what are you looking at?
Ooh, I wanna say not much.
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hink. You hear that? So, what do you think of us now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Just gone? Alright.
Do you know anyone interesting?
Nothing else to say? Okay. Oh my god! This girl is freaking out! You know what? Good for her. Dancing like nobody gives a fuck.
Dance to it, but he felt smart.
I feel like this is not her actual name. An Asari that we can talk to.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
Bruh.
To stay away from me.
I'm not supposed
Hard
to.
to get? Give it up, baby. I'm sold.
I can't start violence.
Leave me alone.
Ooh! Okay, we're gonna come back. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. They said don't start a fight, but I really want to defend her.
Oh. Are you still here?
I guess they'll let anybody in here now. No standards anymore.
Yeah.
Standards must be low. You're here.
It's pathetic when humans try to talk big. Bartender, give me another drink.
He's like, fuck off.
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone!
I
love having you here, so a round of
Do you see that Asari in the background?
My name is Morinth. I've been watching
I
you.
fucking told you.
You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
I'd love to.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The 2 actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
Maybe we could. I don't feel like I should bring up family or Justicars.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
Oh, Expel 10, he must have been talking about Morinth.
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the
Maybe
music
we
here.
will.
There are ways to enhance that, you know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Yeah, I think we do.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine. Yes. When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Shepard's voice, she getting real sultry.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Do you now? I like how Morinth's like, let's talk about power and violence. It really gets me going. You want to go back to my place? Distract Morinth, keep her busy.
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
I love the subtlety there. I saw a sculpture. Oh my god. Huge.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
I'm sure it didn't.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
I wish I was good at chess, but I cannot. There's too much strategy to it. People smarter than me are very good at it.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Oh, God, I'm gonna do it.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Morinth!
Mother.
Holy shit.
Do not call me that!
I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother.
You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me! Enough, Morinth!
Jesus.
I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
Why would I kill Samara? I'm killing Morinth.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Oh my god, mommy.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
I'm sorry, she killed her daughter, but she was like sitting on her and
ready
choking
to leave
her.
this place and get on with my life.
Mixed feelings here.
Are you ready to go as well?
Oh my god, that felt so like... that's it? She just comes in and kills her?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Oh. Okay.
Let's go.
That was so sad. Oh my god. Samara has dealt with the Ardat-Yakshi. She remains loyal to Shepard personally, loyalty of the Justicar beyond question, given apparent bonds of oath rendered to Shepard. Better than hoped. Cerberus activities will not be affected further by presence of Shepard's team. Relieved to have Justicar's mission completed. Unfortunately, body of Ardat-Yakshi could not be taken for study. Genetic abnormality could have been useful. Okay, Morden. Subject's expertise would have made her a valuable team member if sociopathic tendencies were mitigated. Yeah, except for that tiny thing. Oh my god. Just like freaking died. Like she just choked her out and now she's like completely gone. Oh my god. Okay, I had to get up and eat a snack because I was really hungry, but also I just wanted to spend a little time processing what the heck just happened because that was a lot, and I find the mother-daughter dynamic that Samara and Morinth had very interesting, and I just have a lot of thoughts bouncing around in my head, and I'm still working through them. So I figured while we're on Omega, we could tackle the Patriarch mission. It says find the Patriarch in one of the side rooms downstairs at Afterlife and tell him he needs to hide. So, while we're here, right? Okay, I think it's this direction to Afterlife, if I remember correctly. Yes. Right? This one? Sounds like it. Yes, okay. Below Afterlife. Here? Oh, yes.
Don't act like you know. Just plan for the funeral normally. During the service, someone will want to set up a meeting. He's in on it with whoever killed your family. You tear off a few of his fingers, you'll find out who did this to you.
A few of his fingers.
No, you said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first, then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him.
His voice sounds familiar.
I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
That's what she meant about what's left of him, because I was like, he looks pretty put together.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she could use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
I don't know if this is the same voice actor or not, but he sounds like, what, his name is like Pete or something in Kingdom Hearts. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've played that, but it kind of reminds me of that.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Oh, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. A few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Arya might come after me.
Interesting.
They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
He sounds, you know, maybe like accepting of that, but also like it still is really disappointing to him.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male.
I was wondering about that.
It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
Arya really just like rubbed it in after she kicked his ass.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Arya's now.
Oof. The passing of the mantle.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad.
Do you want to get hurt?
Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Ooh. That's really stubborn.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Arya's trophy.
Tell him, Shep.
You could be my Krant, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Ooh, sad. Poor guy. Find the thugs in or near Afterlife. Okay. Let's see. Thugs in or near. Anyone in here? Doesn't seem like it. At least not that direction. Okay, yeah, there is nobody in here. But maybe they're, oh my god, they might be downstairs? Maybe? But we gotta go upstairs here. There's a hair on my lip and it's driving me crazy.
Hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistments was
Hello, thugs. Are you here? Time to cause some problems. Okay, well, they don't seem to be around here. Oh. Found him.
Out of our way, human.
No.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Maybe I
Patriarch
will.
sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
You're Patriarch's Krant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I thought we were actually gonna have to fight, but my girls did everything for me, so not that I'll complain. That was intense. Okay, well, they're dealt with, and their bodies are mysteriously gone. Okay.
Sources say that the Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort, may be leaving the Citadel after years
No. I hate hearing that every time. Okay. Patriarch. Oh, wrong side. Let's go. God, that seat is really high. Your knees, like, hit the bar. Well, people are built different here.
Killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Should I say don't waste this? I'm gonna do it.
Use this. Don't ever let anyone think you're weak again.
Thanks to you, I am a Krogan. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
That we attacked the people after him, as opposed to just letting him go into hiding is what's gonna upset Arya, it sounds like. Curious. But you know what? She asked us to do the mission to get him to go into hiding. She didn't necessarily tell us how to do it. We didn't exactly do what she wanted, but you know, maybe be more specific next time. Oh my god, the drunk people around, they're so funny. I should have just gone left. I literally made a whole circle for nothing.
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself. I wouldn't keep her waiting.
Yeah, I did.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant. Patriarch has more influence than you thought. I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done.
Yeah, technically, but you weren't super specific.
You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
Yeah.
Can use any help we can get. Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Alrighty.
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history. Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch was something different. A powerful friend. I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals. We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Oh yeah? Benefits?
Sounds like you changed the rules and the battlefield. Krogan nature made it easy for us to take advantage. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Naturally.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with. I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people.
Brutal.
I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man. So you kept him around as a trophy? I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities not available on Omega.
I mean, at least she acknowledges, like, straight up that he's a trophy.
Interesting. Let's move on. Do you need something else?
Ship's like, I'm good.
We friendly enough to talk about who you were before Omega? You're reaching back centuries, Shepard. Long before anything that should matter to you. So why keep it secret?
Maybe I just want to know.
No reason, from your perspective. But there are plenty of people out there with long memories. I've had a few careers, a few names. Commando training, mercenary leanings. I've kept what was valuable and dropped the baggage. I thought you were in charge. Why so scared of your past? I have nothing to fear on Omega. That doesn't mean I want to broadcast my past to the galaxy. You'd be surprised how long some entities can hold a grudge. This little exercise with Patriarch? A footnote. Not even the first Krogan I've pissed off.
Yeah, I mean, when you live for a super long time, I'm sure the grudges.
You're important, but also isolated. No other allies out there to back you up? I lean toward a particular type of work. It tends to encourage professional rivalry. Sometimes you'd rather disappear than be forced to kill someone.
Yeah, I guess so.
You couldn't have started here with nothing. You must have been someone important. I've always been important, even if others didn't recognize it. So yes, I had money to start this operation. I also had creditors who thought they were more entitled to it. I let them chase a ghost, or several. It's relatively easy to outlive a Solarian, but not their record-keeping.
Yeah, I mean, how long Solarians live compared to Asari.
All right,
it's like
I'll drop it.
Not even close to comparable. Damn. I was just curious.
Better luck next time.
Oh, fine. Okay.
Maybe I'll come back later. Maybe I'll be here.
Alright, recover smuggled cargo. Dartar. Sick. Okay. Let's head back to the Normandy. Wait, does Grizz have anything to say now that we talked to Arya?
Nothing to see here.
No, he does not. Alright. Let's head back to the Normandy. I'm sure there is more on Omega somewhere. So if there is, I am totally willing to come back and instigate whatever it is so that we can get anything that's left here done. But first I want to go talk to Samara. Let's go to Normandy. Got a little ambiance audio from the planet. Alrighty, dang.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Have I? Okay. An important request. I don't even know how to say that. Mr. Ganak Ejal Esquire. Dear Sir or Madam, having consulted with my colleagues at the Citadel, I have the privilege to request for your assistance to transfer a large quantity of Prothean technology uncovered at Ilos. Believing these materials to be a hazardous danger, they were locked in quarantine. Even though the tests revealed that the fears were groundless, the quarantine remains in effect until one can pay for a permit to request a reclassification from the Cultural Ministry. Knowing of your interest in Prothean technology, I would be happy to deliver most of it into your hands, keeping less than half for myself. As a Batarian, I cannot engage in Council official activities, but if you transfer the 20,000 credits required to me, this exchange could be made in your name, enabling us both to profit from this happy accident. Please reply urgently with your credit transfer account information. Best regards, Ganak Ejal. You are scamming me, Mr. Dear Sir or Madam. If you really knew me, you would know what greeting to use. Frickin' scamming me. I'm not gonna fall for that. Sending you all my credit information.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
I can imagine.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
No. I mean, it was her daughter, once the confrontation started.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
Oof. Oh my god. I couldn't do that.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
I was gonna say, like, you can, at least you being Samara, separate those two things, like her feelings for her daughter, and also acknowledge that her daughter was doing absolutely unforgivable things, you know?
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
Yeah.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat-Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings.
Can there be testing? Can you guys, like, test for it? I mean, she said there's no prevention, but, like, I'm curious about that.
I thought Ardat-Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
The universe is freaking massive. I mean, there may not be a lot of Ardat-Yakshi, but I feel like probably more than we would expect, right?
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat-Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
No.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family.
Tried?
I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
Wow. That's a powerful line.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
Well, I guess I'm happy to have helped. I want to know if she has anything else to say.
Shepard.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later. I wish to meditate.
I would like to keep interrupting you,
How do you think our mission is going?
Spirits are high. We have a strong team and everyone is committed.
Everyone? I haven't done Jack's
Do you have
loyalty
any
mission?
suggestions about using some of the resources we've
Or
gathered?
Thane or
I have done
Garrus?
what I can to increase our exploration capabilities. Anything beyond that is up to you.
She straight up went invisible.
I should go.
Of course.
Okay. Bye, Samara. That was... Whew. Oh my god. Okay. Time to make our rounds, as you guys know.
Hey, got a minute? It must have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter. She told me she really appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you. Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it. The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Okie dokie. Okay. Let's see. What have you got to say, Miranda, if anything?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
She keeps
I'll let
curving
you work.
me.
Of course, Commander.
I want to talk to you, Miranda.
Can't believe the collectors were once Protheant.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant.
No, I totally agree with that.
Any chance we could get to the Citadel, Shepard? I'd like to
Oh
follow
yeah, I
that
forgot.
lead on Sedonis.
That he was going
I'll
to talk
let you
about his
know,
loyalty
guys.
mission.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, bye-bye. Onward and upward to try and talk to everybody. I want to get my flirt on. Let me flirt with people. Let's see, Jack, Grunt, Saeed. We could talk to Grunt. Saeed will probably have not much to say, similar to Kasumi, but I'm willing to chat with him anyway. See what's up.
Back for another lesson. Hell of a mission down there on Zoria.
Zoria.
Can't believe Vito got away. 20 years of tracking gone, just like that.
Well.
But I gotta let that go. We have more important things to do. You smoke, Shepard? Don't. That stuff will kill you. You're a kid once. Weapons dealer. Probably half your age. Bastard smoked too close to a cache of explosives. Tossed a butt, blew himself sky high. I should let you go. Talk more later.
I love the polite, like, this conversation's over by him saying, I should let you go. I'm like, okay, I get the hint.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Grunt. Battle Master. I just love him. He's so cute. Also, I'm not going downstairs because I still have loyalty missions to finish. And they will probably just talk about them. Let's feed the fishies. We gotta make sure they get fed, even though we have our best girl Kelly helping us out. Okay. What else do... Oh, I don't want to do that. Wait, no, yes I do.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thank you.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Okay.
I better go.
Okay.
I want more options to flirt with her. Let me flirt. Let's talk to Joker. And then I really want to talk to Morden. See if he has anything to say.
I'm glad things worked out, Commander. I was worried you'd dump Samara for some crazy soul sucker with a death fetish all lithe and sexy and... Never mind.
Sure. Sure.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's good. Everything's upgraded and better than ever. If we're talking about the crew, you'd probably have to ask a people person.
A people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Oh, he had nothing to say. Nothing at all.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
He's just like, yeah, about them, we don't need to talk about it. Or tell anyone else that we might have talked about it. Okay. Morden, please have something to say.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Having trouble working between your interruptions and Edie's insistence that insane experiments endanger entire crew. Hard to concentrate. Affecting morale. Anything else?
I want to help with the insane experiments.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Good.
I'll let you work.
We'll be
We
here
love
if you
to
need.
hear it. Ah, this is always so cool. So freaking cool. Alright, let's go talk to Jacob. who I'm sure we'll talk about getting a little drink after we're done.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready
See?
for anything.
Told ya.
We live, we'll get loud, and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
Okay.
What do you think of the state of the crew?
Yeah, unless all distractions are removed, loyalty to the mission will suffer. Run this team through hell, and all we're getting is burned. Anything else, Commander?
We'll talk
I
later.
mean, we're making
Commander.
headway on removing distractions. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. So not to worry, it'll be good. It'll be fine. We don't need to worry about it. It'll be fine. Alright, y'all, that's going to be it for today. I know I said earlier that I have a lot of thoughts and feelings, and I'm definitely processing them as I talk about this. This mission was really interesting for a couple of reasons. I think the mother-daughter dynamic between Samara and Morinth was very, very interesting. I thought the fact that I had to choose between Morinth and Samara was, I guess, also interesting, for lack of a better word. I know that so far on all the loyalty missions, we've really been given a choice where we can save something, and then in this mission, you don't get a choice of saving anybody. It's kill or kill. And I understand why. I think that killing Morinth is really the only thing that you can do. It's really the only choice. I don't see the point of killing Samara, at least in this playthrough. I would probably do it in another playthrough just to try it out, but I don't see the point in not killing Morinth because Samara is a Justicar and she's spent, what, she said 400 years chasing Morinth, and I think that is so much of her life, and she's worked tirelessly, and we know that Morinth is just incredibly powerful. I mean, she's basically like a succubus, right? And I think that no matter if we let her go, if we actively imprisoned her, whatever it is, I don't think there was going to be any way to be able to keep Morinth from being the way she was. I think if we hadn't helped Samara, she would have just continued along with her goal, and Morinth was eventually going to die anyway. So I think maybe it's better to pull the trigger, so to speak, on Morinth before she has the chance to kill anybody else. The way she preys on people was just so awful, and I think it's terrible how many individuals have had to suffer in her wake. I think the idea of her is very, very interesting from a character dynamic perspective, and I thought that adding in her mom as a Justicar just adds this layer of sadness, because Samara has to consider both her feelings for her daughter, which are, one, I love my daughter, she's my kid, but two, I hate what my daughter is doing. I don't believe in any of that, and I need to stop it. I'm disappointed in that part, even if I am proud of other things about her. But then she also has to contend with the fact that she's a Justicar, and from her profession, she just can't let that go. And she said herself, duty comes before feelings, but it seems like Samara's still feeling those feelings in some way, even if she doesn't let those feelings for her daughter, at least in terms of this is my kid, get in the way of what she knows is ultimately the only choice. I just thought the connection in this mission between Samara having to kill Morinth, and then when we were talking to Neff's mom, how Neff had lost a daughter, there's these two mother-daughter dynamics, and they're completely opposite of each other, and I just think they're really interesting foils. I know I keep saying interesting, but it really was interesting. I just am fascinated by the moral quandary of this mission. I have to admit, the killing of Morinth did feel a little anticlimactic, not in terms of necessarily it being bad or unenjoyable, because I thought that fight was so cool. I just thought that there was going to be a little bit more like player involvement in terms of the fighting, but I guess it makes sense because I don't think there's any way that Shep was really going to be successful against an Asari that is as powerful as Morinth is, and that Samara is really her equal in terms of anyone being able to do anything to Morinth. So that makes sense. I had fun sort of evading her charms and going to the bar and like listening to all those conversations and trying to basically pique her interest. I still feel really bad about not punching that Turian who was being really nasty to that woman who was dancing. I think if that had happened in real life, like if I had heard some guy being nasty to someone at the club, I would not be able to stay out of it. Like, I stick my nose in that stuff and I just can't let that sit by. But like in the game, they said don't start fights, and so I didn't start a fight even though I really wanted to, and honestly I think my Shep would have done it. I just was worried about the repercussions. So the ambience of the whole mission was just really fun. I had a really good time, and I am glad that I got to see more of the dynamic between Morinth and Samara, although it would have been really cool to see maybe a little bit more, but I understand why you wouldn't have, because the stakes are so high. There's no way that I feel like Samara and Morinth would have just stood there talking to each other without fighting and having like a conversation between each other when Morinth has spent so long intentionally evading capture of any kind, and Samara has spent every waking second of the last 400 years of her life trying to track down her daughter and just obliterate her. The way she killed her was really nasty too. It sounded like her head got all squelched in, which is just gross. I really feel for Samara. It's a lot to have to process and think about, and I liked the fact that we asked what now, because I cannot imagine spending 400 years of your life trying to get this one goal completed and have it be so close to your heart and sort of your like personal identity. I mean, I feel like because it is her daughter, for Samara it feels literally very close to home. I can't imagine just being done with it and completing it and then having to continue on with life. Like, this is what we gotta do now. There's nothing going on. Like, nothing ever really changed. But I guess the difference between how I feel like it would happen in like this world versus Mass Effect is the fact that they have this huge mission they're still planning to go on in Mass Effect to stop the Collectors, and that's something I think that would preoccupy the minds of literally everyone on the Normandy. So perhaps Samara doesn't really have the brain space to truly process what she did until after we go kick some Collector butt. Who knows, maybe she's really good at processing things. She's clearly good at compartmentalizing. I'm just impressed with her, and I really enjoyed seeing a little bit more about her, and I think in another universe, I think it would be really wanted for Samara to be able to do something about Morinth that doesn't end in death, but it seems like it was pretty clear to Samara that killing Morinth was really the only option. She's just too powerful, she's too dangerous, she's straight up a serial murderer, so it's sad that that was really the only option, and it's sad that it had to go that deep for it to be that way. Overall, just really an interesting mission, and I really enjoyed it. I was really looking forward to getting to do this loyalty mission, and it really didn't disappoint. Anyway, thank you all so much for spending a little slice of your day hanging out with me. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope you had as much fun watching as I did recording. Have a wonderful rest of your day and an even better rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Bye, y'all!